All right, so Twitch is finally addressing some
which
big
has been a
problems.
big problem for many years now. And nothing has been done about it despite countless conversations from users about it. And this isn't some like wackadoo conspiracy that you can just write off as just like fake paranoia over nothing. This isn't like 5G and airport body scanners blasting you with gay beams that turn you into a mutant that craves penis or something. This is a very
Hey man, we
real
got to get those gay beams in, bro. Like,
thing. And it's not even like it's hidden or anything. It's not exactly a secret. It's about as much of a secret as ketchup's main ingredient being tomatoes and sugar. It is blatant.
I
And for the
mean, let's
longest
be honest here. Ketchup's main ingredient hasn't been tomatoes and sugar in over 30 years. All right.
time, it felt like they did nothing to stop it. So, tons of streamers over the years have just shamelessly used viewbots to inflate their numbers to float to the top of the categories and grow, which is, of course, very unfair to the people that don't do that, but there's never been any, like, real punishment that I can see for it. Even in the most extreme and obvious cases where someone bots up to, like, 10K viewers on Mr. Hoggleberry's,
Oh, that's right. Twitch addressed the bot problem. They finally addressed the bot
barnyard
problem.
adventure or something, and it's like a streamer with
So like botting on YouTube first and foremost is a great way to completely destroy your analytics and fuck your channel into the ground. Even using the YouTube promotion system fucked me. I used the YouTube promotion system that's in the YouTube like channel thing for a little bit. That absolutely fucked me into the ground. I do not recommend it. I'm sure maybe they fixed it because I did it like 2 years ago and it completely thrashed my channel. It ruined it for the longest time. But botting on Twitch is very useful. Don't do it. It's fucking bullshit. And you're a piece of shit scumbag if you do. And funny enough, there's a lot of scams that go around whenever you're on Twitch, and they'll send you a message. They'll be like, "Hit me up in Discord." Then you hit them up in Discord, and they're like, "If you pay me a certain amount of money, I'll promote your Twitch stream, right?" And then whenever you pay them money, they take a percentage of that money, and then they pay for bots, and then they put it on Twitch, right? So you keep paying them, they take a percentage of that money, and then they put the other percentage of that money towards paying for bots. And botting is a great way to get your shit banned. It'd fuck your analytics up on Twitch. And why botting has been so good is because on Twitch, whenever you bot your more viewers equals higher up on the list. The more people that watch your stuff, the more likely it is that you're going to be higher up on the list. So that's why botting is such a problem on Twitch. Like, I'm almost fairly certain that, like, 75% of the big streamers, they're botting it, like, in some way.
400 followers. Even in cases like that, I've seen they get maybe like a temporary suspension, then they're back like the next day and still do it again, but make it like, instead of 10K viewers, it's like 400 viewers just to stay at the top. And of course, it's a tool not just utilized by streamers trying to get noticed in a very saturated market.
Yep.
It's also been a tool used by some of the biggest streamers on the platform.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like I said.
of course, he's on Twitch. It's real. There's no view bots or fake bots on Twitch, dude.
You should start viewbotting, Matt.
Dude, actually, I've been thinking about suggesting viewbotting to a lot of people because they don't do anything about it.
And the thing is I get it. The market's very saturated, and it's just like cheating in video games. A lot of people cheat because the mentality is that if you're not cheating, someone else is. And I get it. And if you're really trying to make this work as a job, I mean, and then you're not really getting slapped too hard with it, then why wouldn't you do it? But it's a very disgusting practice, and it does cost money to do.
There's countless
I'm only
streamers on
trolling,
this
not
platform.
viewbotting.
Some of the top 10
Yeah, I
streamers
don't know.
on this platform just viewbot. Just fuck it.
Now, of course, Shroud's just taking the piss here, but he's expressing frustration at how common it is and how there is seemingly no consequences for it, so why wouldn't everyone just viewbot? Even though...
Yeah, I'm not very superstitious, but I'm very superstitious when it comes to certain things. And whenever I woke up this morning, I saw 3666, and I was like, oh no, that's got to go. That gots to go.
A lot of them are. Ask any like big streamer, except for the ones blatantly viewbotting, I suppose, about how rampant this issue is, and all of them will tell you the same thing: that a ton of people at like the upper echelon of Twitch viewership are viewbotting as well. It again is not just.
I absolutely agree with what Charlie's saying. I do feel like a lot of the bigger Twitch streamers, they're probably allocating a certain percent of their income to viewbots. I absolutely agree with this. I would not be shocked even a little.
Reserved for like smaller streamers trying to break out by artificially inflating their numbers. It is just super common and everybody knows it. But everyone also knows that there hasn't really been any effort from Twitch to stop it.
Yep.
It really feels like there is nobody at Twitch headquarters that gives a fuck about this subject at all. It seems like at best Twitch has like one dude, the intern Eric, who goes through manually and sometimes bans a handful of bots for like maybe an hour. That uses her code at usecheeky.com, and we're also donating a. Just wanted to put that on your radar real quick. Anyway, this is Twitch's statement. They said, a quick update on view counts. We have teams and tech dedicated to ensuring that the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Ultimately, metrics on Twitch should represent the real and growing communities that show up and participate on channels, so we regularly
Twitch ain't growing, bruh.
Update detection tools.
But I will say, this is a step in the right direction for Twitch. I really do. I really think this is a step in the right direction. Because if you can get rid of the view botting on the platform, I would imagine that the overall discoverability of other people who don't view bot will probably skyrocket. Like, if I'm being completely honest.
So I'm a little doubtful on how regularly they update those detection tools and methods, because they are not efficient at all. They are terrible at doing the job that they are designed to do with stopping view bots. I would have actually preferred if they just came out and said, hey, we haven't taken view botting seriously on this platform until now. Now we're going to get serious about it. Because right now this just reads as, we try, but we're just bad at it. Like, we have teams and tech.
I mean, I was going to say, as long as they got teams that are going through. See, what they're going to have to do is set something up like what YouTube has, where, like, whenever you finish a stream and you have, like, videos that have been published in public and stuff, you got to go through and you got to find all these bot accounts manually. And you got to start banning these accounts that are view botting. Not like the view botters themselves, but the people that on their account have the view bots. You got to get rid of these people,
They just can't do it very well.
They're hurting your platform because people aren't coming to your platform because they know it's really hard to get discovered. The mentality right now is, in order to get discovered on Twitch, you have to make a community off of Twitch and then go to Twitch. You don't want that mentality. You guys are taking a step in the right direction on fixing this. Now, if you can only stop banning people biasly, well, you know, if you... Then we might be getting somewhere, you know?
So it doesn't inspire a ton of confidence with how little effect they've had on viewbots, despite apparently regularly updating their tools for it.
The best thing that they could do is try to sue the companies that allow that cater to the viewbotting on Twitch. You start suing these individual companies, you're going to see a lot of people because if you sue a company, you can sue them for the fact that they are doing fraudulent stuff. And then what you do is once you sue them, you have to make them pay not only for the court costs, but you have to make it to where you take every dime they made from the view bots that hit Twitch. So like that's money technically that was stolen from Twitch, given to a content creator because of the extra views. So you've got to come up with that number, price it out, and then charge these fuckers for it after you sue the shit out of them.
Recently, we made changes that meaningfully improve our ability to identify viewbots, inauthentic viewership, and other potentially fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So, if your channel was viewbotted, or if some of your viewers are artificial or inflated, you'll see an impact on your channel's view count. This also means that third-party sites that publish unverified Twitch view counts are going to see changes to that data over time. We recognize that viewbotting can be out of the streamer's control, and making these changes, our goal is to...
Yes, you as someone... like I said, like how those scams work, where you pay somebody and then they take a portion to get view bots over to your channel. Um, like it's just a big circle of money is what it is. It's just people trying to get money wherever they can. And the fact that I'd imagine the only reason why Twitch is even cracking down on this is because of the mass exodus of sponsorships leaving Twitch. I mean, let's be honest here. If they were still making a lot of money like they were, then they wouldn't care. But now they have to care because people are leaving.
The experience for both streamers and viewers. Now, there is something I'd like to mention with this approach to announcing this. I am a little curious why they would announce this before actually doing something. Why not take action first and then explain later? Because right now you're giving viewbotters and the third parties that make the viewbots ample time to try and find ways around potential detection.
I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is in on it. Because the thing is Twitch doesn't really care about the viewbots, because if you have a bunch of ads, Twitch is going to get paid regardless because of the views. Like, an ad person that's putting an ad on a platform isn't really going to care about if the product gets bought by it unless there's actually a referral code or something like that. But these ads that pop up intermittently in the streams, they're not really going to care about that as long as the person has a lot of views, right? As long as there's a lot of watchers. So of course they wouldn't care about that. They're going to pay Twitch based on views regardless. But now that there's a mass exodus of ads, they have to start caring.
Tools, or the streamers coming up with like excuses like, no, it must be someone else viewbotting me. Like, it's just giving people a lot of time to try and skirt.
I think this is a good place for this one to go on and kill it. But I think that it is a step in the right direction for Twitch. How well they actually do it, we'll see, I guess. We'll have to wait and see where that goes.